Right now, as of the thing that when we rotate the horizontal plane on the point by carrying out these projections, we are about to see the positions of the vertical plane and horizontal plane in this manner. But we are about to be going with the orthographic projections. So this should not be drawn. So actually here I am going to go ahead for showing you that how you need to go for the representation of these projections in a orthographic form that I am going to explain it to you. So just erasing this portion just for your explanation whatever I have drawn and removing these, and now based on this reference that I am going to explain it to you now. So when you just rotate it, so first the vertical plane and the horizontal plane are joined, we generally call it as a reference line. So now let me go ahead. So indicating this arrow mark is that how do we need to convert that I am showing it to you. First draw the horizontal line, mark it as X, Y. So where XY is my reference line. So whatever the thing that, especially for the first quadrant, whatever I draw above the XY line is about the projections carried out on the vertical plane, and below the XY line when I am rotating this one, so just I will show it to you with my hand. So which I am rotating it like this. So which is in this manner. So which is in this manner, when I rotate it in this manner, which I rotate it, it will be like this. So where this one will be vertical plane, this one will be horizontal plane. So this is the one what I am representing it here. When I rotate it in this manner, this becomes my vertical plane and this becomes my horizontal plane. So based on this reference from with respect to XY line, so whatever the height it is been given, that projections we need to draw. This is my vertical plane. So taking it with reference to this, the height what it is given. So first measure the distance of 30 mm. Or from here draw a locus line. Draw a locus line. So mark the dimension here as 30 mm. There is a 1 point, and the another one is on the horizontal plane, which is at a distance of 20 mm. A distance of 20 mm. Mark the dimensions. Mark the dimensions. Mark the locus line. So this locus line, it is just nothing but wherever you go for the location of the point, that will be at a distance of 30 mm above the reference line and 20 mm below the reference line. So you can locate it at any point. So that's why we draw the locus line. This is what I am marking the dimensions and mentioning the dimensions around like 20 mm. Now maintaining a distance of around like 1 centimeter, you can go ahead for the location of the point. So marking the point, it is given on the vertical plane, we are marking it as A dash, and where you have located the front view projection, that it is vertical plane, the point where you have located on the same path using 2H pencil, draw the projection line in order to locate the position of the top view point also. So this point also you need to locate here and mark it as A. So this is what you have to draw. This part of the thing that is for your understanding the position of a point, how it is being located. In a 3D projection, you can just draw this one, and the final concept you need to draw this one. So this is what our 2D projection. So wherever you want to reduce the line, you can reduce it to your comfort. You can reduce it to your comfort. So therefore this is what my XY is the reference line, and above the, in the first quadrant, above the XY line will be the vertical plane and below the XY line will be the horizontal plane. So this is what about the first quadrant explanation.